It's no big news that there's been a bit of a food shortage here at Holt, but what's not big news is people knowing exactly why this is happening and the in-depth details that wind down this road of truck drivers, jobs, and cargo ships.
Unfortunately, it is a problem that it is nationwide. I don't know if you guys have heard it on the news. It's been now on the news for quite a while that there is a shortage.
As it's known, COVID has a major impact on the world for the past 2 years, and just like everything else, it has impacted the shipping industry. The reason being, people do not want to work. Ever since COVID hit, people started working from home and getting adjusted to life inside. But now with things going back to normal, some people do not exactly want to go back. It's not much of a surprise due to the fact that truck drivers have been slowly dwindling down over the years, but it's been peaking recently due to the recent job recession, which has led to almost them being down by 80,000 drivers short. This has led to a whole burst of problems with places being understaffed, people being overworked, and overall unstable jobs. So if there's no one wanting to work, how do we get all our food?
Does not have enough truck drivers. When it does have truck drivers, there is not enough products. So because there is not enough employees at the main plant producing your main items, whether it's from the chicken patty to the chips to the drinks so now it becomes you have to use whoever you got, which is, let's just say hypothetically, those 3 truck drivers to bring all those items. You can't do it. There's not enough time or hours in a day to do so. So now you're eliminating what is not a necessity. And what is not a necessity, sadly for all of us, because when we start realizing how this was rippling down on the chips, the drinks, and what have you, we're like, hold on a minute. What do you mean you're not bringing it? What do you mean we don't have it? Well,
this lack of drivers has led to a lack of input of anything coming through the doors of Holt. While it's possible for these few workers to get our snacks and extras, it's not top priority, hence leaving it to the wayside while other products are pushed out to be maintained. But it's not the only problem. Cargo ships remain stranded in docks in other areas with loads and loads of whatever just sitting there, which could be crispy chips or soda just wasting away. Some of these boats are even being overloaded with products and sitting for so long that they're getting fined, which has led to some of them dropping their shipments anywhere they can to go off and get more, so they can bring more to back up the system of already overworked truck drivers.
We're trying to do the best we can with what we get in. So every time you guys see something that is not in there, 99.9% of the time, it's not because we they don't want it. We're not going to put it out there. It's just because we don't receive it. Because we love to see you coming down for lunch. We want us walking out of here with a smile on your face, happy, and make sure you have enough food for your day to make you feel good. But right now it's a little tricky. So I hope what we're doing is working still to keep you happy.
Yeah. Things do seem to be turning up. We've been getting our extras here at Holt, but in other places, that's not exactly the same. Places like the Port of Houston, which is the 6th largest container port, is being blocked up by a lack of truck drivers being able to get out their stock. It does not help that there's been a rise in consumer online buying, which has just stacked up more and more containers and more problems. One of these more problems being chassis. Chassis are these large metal bases that hold boxes and can be wheeled around. They're one of the very basics of transporting these goods, and with a recent dip in supply, it's caused even more trouble than imagined. There has been some solutions to help this out, like keeping ports open 24/7, but it's not the best because workers and truck drivers would have to change their whole schedules to even fit within this to make the smallest of dents into the shortage. Not only that, but wages have raised up by 21% in truck drivers since 2019. And on top of that, there's even been laws made to get more truck drivers in. For example, in some places, you can be 18 years old to get your truck driver commercial license. But as of now, it seems that none of this is really working, which is kind of terrifying because around Black Friday and Christmas, it will only add more to this problem. So, as of now, it's unknown what will happen with this shortage, and if it's not fixed, there could be a lot more than no chips on our shelves in the future.